Go for Slayer books or use the gold to push main and alts. I would not buy Slayer books, bro. I mean, you can. Yeah. I wouldn't buy that. It's way too expensive, bro. It's 280,000 gold. I mean, you can buy what you want, but in my opinion, bro, your best option is just to keep pushing your main. That's what I would do. I would just keep pushing your main, homie. You know, we're going for ages, though. I know, but 280,000 gold's a lot, bro. It's a lot of gold just for books. Like, this summer's a pretty vertical summer, so in my opinion, I would just stay focused on the task and keep pushing your main, because it's a pretty vertical summer, right? You've got Kangol, and then you also have a con too, right? So unless your main is 1580 already, and you really don't care about doing hard at all for a while, then yeah, you can push your Slayer if you want. If you're already 1580, then it doesn't matter. But if you're not, I'd at least try to get that first. Just because in general, man, you know what I mean? That's just how the game works, right? Like, as the game gets more vertical, you're going to want to have one juiced character, right? And that, even if you're not 1580 or if you're someone that's like, you know, just 1540, right? I would just continue to push your main character. I would not focus on alts, right? Alts is something you can do on the side, have a little fun with, but I think overall, just focusing on your main is the best route in Lost Ark, just for going forward in general. It only gets more vertical from here, really. I mean, after a con, it's a little bit easier, but is it worth going to 1590? No. If you're not going to go to 1600, then don't go to 1590, no. In my opinion, don't. Just because, like, you don't really get anything out of it, and you might as well just slow farm a con and get your pieces. I wouldn't. Takes a while, but, like, after this, there's something that you really want to know is that the game kind of like does this thing. It's actually really weird the way it works. So like when we were going through the game, it was like 1520 or 1520, right? Was Brel, and that goes all the way through hard Brel at 1560, right? So it was in 40, right? Then you're going to go to 1580, and then between 1580 and 1600 is like a lot of shit, right? You have Kangol, right? And then you also have a con. This is really fucking... I'm terrible at using my mouse here, but... And then that will take you to Hardacon. So a lot of people don't realize that as well, and normal Voldyke. People kind of forget this a lot, is that a lot of the content is within this range. Right? So getting to 1600 isn't only just a con. It will also set you up for normal Voldyke as well. Right? So you're not just getting there for... you know, a con, right? You're also getting there for Voldyke as well. Voldyke is 1600 and 1620. So just kind of keep that in mind, I guess. The amount of things that you get within that section is a little bit more dense, if that makes sense. So you're really slowly progressing at that point, right? Which is why I think there's going to be, in my opinion, I think they're going to do another shard nerf. I think there's going to be another material nerf again in Korea, probably this summer. I'm going to guess, yeah. That's my guess, yeah. And this summer they're going to do one more. Yeah. I mean, I don't have... Why do you guys say sure? I don't know. It's just what they always do. Like, you have to remember that for them, their con is our Brel. Right? Like, that's their transition raid. That's where you get the new set of gear. That's how you progress your character. And you literally have to start getting elixirs or you do no Z deeps. Right? So they're probably going to push people into that a little bit more. Like, make it a little bit easier to get to that. That's what I would assume. Right? it's become their transition raid. I mean, they already kind of shoot through normal Braille now, right? So that's what I just assume is going to happen. I think it'll be a little bit easier. It's not, I don't know how much easier, but I mean, I'm even waiting, right? I'm going to sit around and kind of just feel it out. I'm going to wait for a low on and just hear what they have to say, which is in June. So it's not beginning of June or end of June. I don't know. They're probably going to announce low on, I would assume, like, honestly, within the week, if I had to guess. I think at the end of this month, we're going to hear like the countdown timer. That's what they usually do. They do like that little, like the little page, and there's a timer, and the timer is behind like a water park, and there's a bunch of Makokos running around, and there's like an 18-day timer. That's probably what's going to happen. They're going to post the page one of these Tuesdays. Yeah, I mean, they did it last year. They always do that. And then you'll have a timer, and then you'll have an idea of what they'll talk about. I don't know what they're going to talk about. Like, I don't know, but I would assume we'll get a Theomine release date and some updates on some other things too, like systems and shit. Oh yeah, you'll also get a Souleater trailer. That's also true. You will also get a Souleater trailer. It will no longer just be a PNG. I don't even know what the picture even looks like anymore, dude. Souleater. Does it even have a picture? Yeah, this is the class that you guys want to main based on this picture. This 3 megabyte picture. That's what you guys saw? You're like, yo, I'm maining. Like, what? It doesn't even show anything. You literally just saw this. You're like, oh, man. No gameplay, no mechanics, nothing. Just a picture. It could be the name people want to be in. Yeah, exactly. I don't like any... Why do they always give them abs? This is such a bait. They have abs here. They never... I don't know. I don't like any assassin classes in Lost Ark, so I'm really curious to see if this one will be fun. Because I generally don't... The scythe is huge, by the way. But I feel like this is probably a bait, right? Look how massive that thing is. That thing's fucking huge. Apparently it's a support. Wait. A support? How do you know that? There was a few leaks. The only leak I saw is where they named the three identity things. It was called Killer. What was it, chat? Killer. Yeah, Killer, Death, and something else. That was a leak that they data mined. Killer, Death, and I think Satan thinks it might be stances. Yeah, Death stance. Yeah. So people think it might have 3 stances. I don't know. But where's the support in there? I don't know. Would they really make another support? I feel like that would be such a weird idea. An assassin support. Honestly, that could be lit, though. There's 3? Yeah, but in a lot of games, like Popo, there's not that many support classes in most MMOs I've played. Usually there's like 3 or 4. The thing is let's be real, boys. Support's fucking boring. And so if they want to make the money, they're not going to make supports. Because supports are fucking boring, right? Like some people, I'm not trying to shit on you guys that like them, but they're not the most popular thing in a game. They're just not. Healer classes are generally not the most popular thing. Right? You want to know why? Because, thank God, you can't really link clips of somebody hitting a Billy. You know what I mean? There's no like, yo, look at this guy blasting, right? What are you really going to link? I'm not hating. Like, what are you really going to link to share or show or like to get you excited? Like, what are you going to... Yo, look at his fat ass shield. Holy shit. Bro, did you see the size of that shield, man? Oh my God. Dude, that shit's crazy, bro. You see that shield? Like, no one talking, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what kind of happens. I'm not saying they shouldn't make one. And I think in theory, it could be really cool. Like fucking scythe and like flying around all shadowy and shit. But like a healing mist. I don't know. I'm just saying. I have a feeling but if it is, now you know what it could be though? And what I wouldn't be opposed to is another, let me finish. Another like, something that's like Gun Lancer where it's an in-between could be cool. Where it has like, I don't know, is that exciting too? A hybrid thing that could be cool, but it has to bring good value, right? Because then it's like, where does it stand? Gun Lancer brings that. I like those. Gunlancer's boring because you're thinking about Gunlancer. That's the problem. Like, I'm not, that's why I said, let me finish. You're just thinking about like I'm talking about like something, what if it's wicked fast and does, I don't know how you could do that though. It's got to be somewhere in between. Like Gunlancer brings like good synergy, good stagger, good destruction, doesn't die, decent damage, right? But of course I like the full damage, yeah. I'm just thinking if it was going to be a support, that's what I would rather have them do than just another full support class, right? So like Arrow, I mean Arrow got, it's not like Arrow. What makes it like Arrow? Because Arrow's synergy, it's just a crit synergy. Arrow used to do damage, it just got nerfed. Rip Bozo. Now it doesn't do as much damage, but it wasn't a support class. There was a constant damage class that got fucking nerfed. Bro, the support thing is from Grumpy, bro. He trolled Zeals and now it's become popular. Are you guys telling me that you got this information from fucking Grumpy Pants in my chat? The support thing came from Grumpy Pants in our chat? Are you guys crazy, man? I got it from Zeals and Grumpy. But who started it? Grumpy? So Grumpy was an agent and went into Zeals' chat and told them that it might be a support. And then now it's supposed to be a... What? I did this? What do you mean? I would never listen to Grumpy. Are you out of your mind? Souleater is going to be a transformation class. You heard it here first. No, I don't want it because we have Shadow Hunter. What do I want out of Souleater? I would like it. What do I not like about Assassins? Squishy? No, it's not back attack. Hitmaster Assassin? Is that weird though? Is that weird? But I feel like there's so many entropy classes in this game now. What melees are not entropy? Zerker, Arrow. Okay, I'm sorry, let me phrase this. What strong melees are not entropy? Soul Fist, Zerks. I guess it's really Soul Fist and Zerks, huh? What's another really strong one though? Am I missing one? There's got to be one that we're missing. Well, either way, I think that could be cool. You know what's also cool is that you'll definitely, at the very least, chat, at the very least, 100, you'll have this class at the latest December, the Christmas time. At the very latest, which is far, to be honest, but thinking about it now. But it's not even out for them yet either. But yeah, you would at minimum have it Christmas time. That's the latest you'll get it. You could get it earlier. I know that they said they had some interesting stuff planned following the roadmap, but we don't even know what it looks like though.